Guys, I am Catherine. I am back with another book related video, and today we're going to be talking about Fallen by Karin Slaughter. And this book I really enjoyed reading. It was, I think, one of the books I liked the most in the Will Trent series. That will probably change, but as of right now I really enjoyed this book and I'm excited to talk about it, so let's get into it. So this book takes place with Faith Mitchell, who is the partner to Will Trent, and she comes home after she was doing some training for her for the GBI. She was 3 hours late, and when she gets home she is worried because her mother wasn't answering her phone. Her phone was turned off, just a bunch of things that her mother and Faith knew that was very out of character for her mother. So when she went around back, she found her daughter locked in, I think, like a greenhouse, and her mother's gun safe was open and the baby was hidden by blankets and she was in her car seat. So when Faith went into the house, there was bodies, blood, and I think there was broken glass. And when she walks further into like the back of the house, there was a hostage situation in the back that turned deadly. And through this book, she is trying to find her mother, and she wants to know who is doing this. Will seems to think it has something to do with her investigation that Will investigated, and I'm not really gonna go too into it because that's kind of like the main part of the book. Well, not the main part, but it's like the secondary part of the book, and then if I start talking about it, it's gonna go into spoiler territory, which is something I kind of want to stay away from because you guys have not read these books. I don't want to ruin them for you. It is especially with this one, it is it's a really good like ride, and I don't want to destroy it if you guys haven't read these yet. So, and Faith is also diabetic. And after the whole thing after the hostage situation turns deadly, Amanda Will and Amanda show up. They get the baby Emma out of the I think it was a greenhouse, and Amanda takes her over to a neighbor and has her sit there to calm down, kind of to collect herself, and then we'll call Sarah to check out Faith, and it just snowballs from there. Her son is at the house with her brother, and her brother is kind of a douche. I do not like her brother at all. He's just not very nice. And Faith is trying not to fall apart. She is worried about her mother, and when she comes home she finds things out of place. So for instance, she has pens, and these pens were in the wrong spot. She keeps them in one spot all the time. They were not there. The rubber band was changed, light bulbs were unscrewed, snow globes were turned around. It was very weird. And it was only things that she noticed, like no one else noticed. So she started to feel very unsafe. So she has her brother take her kids somewhere safe, and she starts to look for her mother, and with the help of Will and Amanda. And what I really enjoyed about this book is, like, since her mother was an Atlanta police officer and Faith was before she joined the GBI, there's two sides. So since Amanda knows Faith somehow, which I don't know how they know each other, but they do, and so it's very hard for her because she wants to take over the case, and she technically can't because the GBI has to be invited in. There's only one circumstance that it negates that, as it would be kidnappings. So technically they should have, but they were sharing the investigation with the Atlanta Police Department. What else? Is there anything about this book that I did not like? know, with Karin Slaughter's books, I feel like I always say this, no. There's nothing in this book that I really didn't like. I kind of wanted more, like, more of Amanda and Evelyn's, which is Faith's mom, backstory. So I'm kind of hoping in a previous book we're gonna get that somewhere, but as of now there was really not much. And as in this one, like, Will is also finding out that there's a lot of secrets Amanda's been keeping from him. I think it's not just with him though, I think it's with everybody. So that was also kind of hard, even though I like Amanda. But other than that, there was not really much I would change about this book. I love Will and Faith. I love their partnership and the way she is with him. And Sarah, I'm always gonna like Sarah. So other than that, I really enjoyed this book. I give this book at least 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it a lot. The only reason why I'm giving it 4 out of 5 was because I wanted more of this backstory of their time together, of Amanda's backstory. And I also kind of wanted a little bit more on how she knew all these old people that she knows, that for some reason that they know Amanda and she knows them. And it was the whole reason why they were able to get some of this information was because Amanda knows a lot of people in the Atlanta Police Department that are older and in the coroner's office. So I was kind of hoping that we would get something, but we really didn't. So I'm hoping maybe the next book or the other few books I have left to read, that they're going to talk about her backstory. But other than that, that is it. And then the next book I'm going to be reading is going to be Criminal. I'm kind of excited on that. And as always, guys, please keep a lookout for my next video. I post every Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 a.m. And as always, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. You guys have a safe and happy day.